I'm going to do a great show today, and I'm going to help people because I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and doggone it, people like me.
Daily Affirmations with Stuart Smalley.
Saturday Night Live fans, who doesn't remember those daily affirmations with Stuart Smalley? Look, I had to learn about this with Stuart Smalley because this was new for me, okay? Original cast member Al Franken won 5 Emmy Awards for writing and producing during his 15 seasons with SNL. He's also received 2 Grammys, wrote 4 New York Times bestsellers, and represented Minnesota in the Senate for several years. He's good enough, he's smart enough to receive the Dallas Video Festival's Ernie Kovacs Award tonight, and he made time to be with us today. I'm gonna say you made time to be with me today. Thank you, Al, for being with us.
My pleasure, thank you.
Yeah, and congratulations, by the way, on the award.
Well, I don't deserve it.
Oh, come on.
Well, Ernie Kovacs was this pioneer in TV who played with the medium very early, and he was brilliant, and he's kind of the forerunner of people like Monty Python, who won. John Cleese was last to win this award, and he deserved it. I'm going to take
You
it.
deserve
I'm going to
it.
take the award. I have a place on my bookcase for it, so I'm taking it.
Look.
And I'm getting it tonight at 7:30 at the Texas Theater,
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think that his...
which is air conditioned.
Y'all, he's been complaining about this heat since he sat in the chair today, okay?
That's true.
He doesn't have that problem in WFAA studio because you guys know I always have a blanket on sitting over there. Look, let's talk about your brand of humor. And when you talk about this award that you're receiving, do you think that his brand of humor so early on in television, did it influence you at all?
Well, it did. I mean, I'm 71 years old. So early on, he was on like at 52, I think. But then he had an extended run. And yes, it was very, very early for me, obviously. And he did a lot of absurd stuff. And my favorite stuff of Ernie Kovacs is stuff where he's just clearly having a gas. He is just, and my experience in comedy, and I talked to Conan O'Brien about this and some others, kind of in preparation for this, the best stuff that we remember of his was when he was just having fun, and that's the best stuff you have as a comedian when you're doing it for yourself. I would have TV critics saying, like, who's your audience? Who are you doing this for? And when I was mainly a writer on the show. You're really just making yourself and the others around you, the other writers, the other cast members, laugh.
I got to ask you, your time on Capitol Hill, did it pay off to have a little sense of humor with it?
Yes, yes, it did. I actually did a lot of things in a bipartisan way, something that's a little harder now, I think. But and part of that was it helped in building relationships.
Okay, you know I got to switch it up just a little bit. A couple of political questions for you.
Sure.
Okay, what do you think about our governor flying migrants to cities in the Northeast?
Well, I think it's kind of a stunt, but look, I know the Texans are taking a lot of immigrants, and so they're probably saying, well, you should take them too in the Northeast. We need immigrants in this country. We actually, right now, we're almost at what's considered full employment. I think we have nationally about a 3% unemployment rate. So we need immigrants, and the one thing I don't think we need to do is criminalize ones that the vast majority are not. And we need my ancestors, my grandfather came from Russia, the others came from Germany, and I think I'm winning the Ernie Kovacs Award.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I still need to know, how would Minneapolis react, though, if migrants were sent there?
Minnesota has taken a tremendous number of refugees from Africa. We have Lutheran Social Services in Minnesota welcomes refugees from all over the world. We have a lot of Hmong refugees from Laos, a huge Vietnamese population, a huge Somali population, Ethiopian population. So we do that all the time. And I'm Jewish, I'm not Lutheran, but Lutheran Social Services is just a champion on providing refuge.
Okay, you currently host the Al Franken podcast. Is that the most free-willing platform, so to speak, that you have been a part of?
I do kind of a combination of a lot of public policy and politics, but I do it once a week, and it's not about that, day's news, which you get everywhere.
Okay.
And I also do a lot of comedians, like a lot of friends of mine. Sarah Silverman will be on, I think, we just recorded it, and will be on in a week. And I'm doing a lot of reading, and I'm doing, but also having a lot of fun. So I've had David Letterman and Conan O'Brien, people like that on of late. And so it's a good combination for me, considering my career.
Absolutely. If folks don't know, where can they catch your podcast?
You can go wherever you get your podcast. It's called the Al Franken Podcast. The Al Franken Podcast.
Very tough for folks to remember, I'm sure.
Yes. Well,
Al, appreciate you being here.
Thanks so much.
Get accustomed to the heat, okay? Stick around for a couple of days.
No, I'm going to leave.
He said he on the first flight out of Dallas.
That's right.
Hey, Dallas Video Fest will present the Ernie Kovacs Award to Al Franken tonight at 7:30. You heard him mention that at the top of our interview here. It's at the historic Texas Theater. It's in Oak Cliff tonight. The 2006 documentary, by the way, Al Franken, God Spoke, will screen immediately following that event. For tickets, more information, you can go to videofest.org.